Hello, once again. This is Terrence Warren, CCNP, Cisco Tutor Guy. And just the other day, I just did a video about Etherchannel and the concept behind Etherchannel, how it works, what it does. So now I'm going to put out a packet tracer lab to accompany what I explain about Etherchannels. So with no further ado, let's get started. What Etherchannel does is it bundles two switches, the interfaces of two switches, and it increases bandwidth. It allows for more redundancy, and you can even load balance over these switches when they're bundled into Etherchannel. And we do that is we'll take 3 up to 4 interfaces off of each switch. So let's do 3, 4, and 5 off of each switch, and we connect them, and we configure them the same way on both sides. So we pick interface 3, 4, and finally 5. Alright, so now that we have them connected, now virtually this will be seen as one link, even though that we have 6 links here. If we should lose one of these links, the link never goes down. It stays active because it has the other 2 links still carrying it. Alright, and that's what the Etherchannel does. It also combines the bandwidth for each interface and doubles it. So it increases your bandwidth. Let's go ahead and get this configured. The first thing I like to do is to issue a range command and shut down the interfaces before I start configuring. That way, I'm not getting any VLAN errors when I'm trying to configure the other switch. Alright, so we have that switch. We first need to trunk the ports. So we turn all 3 interfaces into trunk interfaces. Switch port allowed VLAN 2, 3, and 9. So now that we got that out of the way, now we can start configuring the Etherchannel. Channel group 1 mode active, because one side, this will be our active switch, and the other will be our passive switch. Channel protocol, LACP. Now this is one out of 3 protocols that we can use for bundling. There's LACP, Link Aggregation Control Protocol, which is the IEEE Open Standard Protocol. And then there's the PAGP protocol, which is Port Aggregation Protocol, and that's the Cisco proprietary protocol. The LACP protocol is the one that's most often used in networks. Alright, so we're done in this switch. Now we're going to go over to the other switch and do the same thing. We're going to issue a range command to grab all 3. Okay, and switch port mode trunk. allow VLAN 3 through 99. Because remember, they have to be configured exactly the same way. The only difference is that we got to make this one passive because the other one is active. That'll be 1 mode active channel protocol LACP N. Alright, so now let's go back over to the first switch and no shut the ports. Issue that interface range command again. And let's watch them come out. All the interfaces are coming up. Alright, so notice that we have the interfaces all come up. As you can see, interface 3 is up, interface 4 is up, interface 5 is up, and the port channel is up. Now, a way to also verify that the Etherchannel is up is we use the command show Etherchannel summary. And here, in this bottom line, it shows the port channel group. It shows the port channel here with the SU, meaning that it is in use. It shows the protocol that we're using. And here it shows the ports that are all participating in the Etherchannel or the bundling. And the P beside them just shows that they're in the port channel right here. Now, let's say we were to use the PAGP protocol, which is a Cisco proprietary. Instead of your modes being active and passive, they would be desirable and on, or active and on. It's a different wording, but it's basically the same. They basically do the same thing. They work the same way. It's just PAGP is Cisco proprietary, and LACP is IEEE standard. So I hope you understand the concept even further of ether channels and how to configure an ether channel on a network and network switches. Now you can bundle up to 4 interfaces. We only did 3, and you can also use the PAGP or the LACP. We did the LACP, but the PAGP is configured the same way, except you would, instead of using LACP, you would type PAGP, of course. There'll be a video on that at a later time, but for now, thank you for watching. Again, my name is Terrence Warren, CCNP, Cisco Tutor Guy. I'll see you in the next video.